Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's your boy Miles here. Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and welcome to another review on a console. Today, I'm doing not an in-depth review, but I just got this console, so we're going to be taking a look at it. It's the first time I've ever done a 7th generation console, or any console that's not a PS5 on my channel before, so if you guys are brand new, leave a fat like on this video, and if you want to see a review on my PS5 Pro, which I got the box in the back of my room there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's chilling in the back. There's the PS5 Pro right there. If you want to see a video on that, let me know. I'd love to do a video reviewing the PS5 Pro. It's a great console. It's honestly, like, right now, it's probably my favorite console of all time. But today, we're going to be taking a look at a console that I bought earlier in the week, the Xbox 360e. So I bought a lot of video games in the last couple weeks as well, and I decided that before I go back to school, I'm going to do a collection video of all of my Xbox 360 games. This is my Xbox 360 collection as of right now. I'm going to do a collection video before I go back to school, so you guys will end up seeing all my 360 games. I have all my PS4 games right there sitting down, so I might do a video on those as well. My PS2 games are at school. PS3 and Wii games are at my dad's, and my DS games are also at school. Yeah, I don't really think I have any more games besides that. It's really just every PlayStation, PS1, PS2, PS3. PS1, PS2 games I kind of consider the same, like, the same era. When I say PS2 games, I mean my PS2 and my PS1 games, because they're all like the same shit in my opinion. Same shit with PS3. They're all just the same shit. But anyways, today, Xbox 360e. It came in this box. As you guys can see, it was just literally this cardboard box, and the stuff was inside of it. Came with the console, the power cord, and then an HDMI and one controller. The controller was actually a, like, default Microsoft controller, which is nice. It's a regular Microsoft controller, not a third-party controller. And so was the power cable. They're all original Microsoft, so that's a good thing, because that obviously means you get a better bang for your buck. But here's the front of the box. It literally just is a picture of the console. The Xbox 360e came out in 2013 with the Xbox One, and in my opinion, it's the most up-to-date Xbox 360, so, like, it has the least amount of chance of getting a red ring of death. Also, probably heats less than the rest of the Xbox 360s. Right here is my 360 Slim. I actually literally just swapped this. This is the one I said I had at my dad's in my last video, the one I had from my childhood. I literally just brought this to my mom's because I wanted to see if it would work if I was using an original Microsoft adapter, because I just realized that the power cable I was using for this, I bought off of Amazon. It wasn't an official Microsoft branded power cable. And for some reason, sometimes when I was turning this console on, like, occasionally, this green thing would turn on red. And the original red ring of death used to show up on the original Xbox 360s, not the Slim models. I'm talking, like, 2005, 2006, 2007. The original core 360s, the arcades, the elites. I'm talking, like, the original white 360s, and then the black Xbox 360 Elite. Those original 360s used to have... this would turn on red, and then the ring around this would turn on red as well. But for some reason, it only turns on red occasionally. I don't know why, but, like, literally 5 minutes ago it did that, and I was like, what the fuck? But it's turning on properly now, and it keeps doing so, so I'm not sure. It was bothering me for a while, though, but... I don't fucking know. 360s are so complicated. I'm glad I didn't have this problem as a child. I'm really, really glad I never had the problem as a child. But anyways, without further ado, let's just get into the video. But yeah, so I paid, how much did I pay for this? I paid $60. So you can be the judge of if you think that was a good deal or not. This is the 360 you guys saw in the video that I posted earlier, which was, I think, earlier in the day. It's kind of heavy, to be honest with you. I think this console is slightly less heavy than this one. This is the shiny Xbox 360 Slim. This one came out in 2010. I believe this was the original 360 Slim. It has the silver sides. You can see it's like shiny silver. and it's kind of like got this metallic sleek finish to it. This one is just all matte black, and so is the plastic on the side. It's also matte black. There's no silver etching. This was my original Xbox 360 Slim, but this one is a year old, and this is the one I bought at Salvation Army. You can kind of tell it's been used. It's got this rattle to it when I shake it, but this console literally, like, since I plugged it in, never ever turned on red. So I'm not sure. I'm just not sure. Like, I was really nervous about this console because obviously if it powers on red, it won't turn on, and I don't want to, like, get rid of this Xbox 360 or have it somewhere else, and then I only have this one here and it powers on red and I can't fucking play anything because I already, like, switched the hard drives and everything. So yeah, but that's just my nerd shit talking, my nerd self talking. Hopefully around my birthday I'll get like a newer one or just replace the issue. But yeah, that is basically all my Xbox 360 talk out the way, and now we can get into the actual video of the console itself. So I'm going to start by showing you guys the cords that it came with and the controller. Here's the controller that it came with, default Xbox 360 controller. You can tell if it's an original 360 controller literally just by looking at the front here. When, you know, if it's got like the X, the green X right there, then it's an official controller. But if there's like nothing in the middle there, then it's a bootleg, or not a bootleg, just a third party. You see here how it has the X to indicate it's the Xbox 360 logo. That's how you know it's an official 360 controller. You can also tell by the sticker on the top if it's got this like silver sticker. Oh look, it powered on red. See what I'm telling you? Look, see this? That red button right there? Fucking powers on red sometimes. So I have no idea what that means or why it does that. I'm assuming it's because the disc tray is open right now. I'm just gonna close the disc tray. Turn this off. Turn it back on.
Oh, that's real good.
Nope, now it works. That's so weird. But I told you guys it fucking powers on red occasionally. I don't know why that is. I have no fucking clue. I just remember like that this Xbox had that problem occasionally. So weird. Yeah, extremely fucking weird. That's just distracting the fuck out of me. I'm super sorry. But yeah, totally original 360 controller. Other ways you can tell is just by looking at the inside if it's got like official stickers on it and stuff like that. Also, if the battery pack has like a white sticker on the back, it's an official controller back. But this is a third party. This is a third party battery pack because it doesn't have a white Microsoft sticker sitting here. But it doesn't really matter. Like all 360 controllers are essentially the same. But this was honestly a little bit of a newer controller because the grips on the joysticks are still like, you can feel them like well. I can still feel the grip on them, which is crazy to me. Here's the HDMI, regular high-speed HDMI cable. Obviously, it's not the one that came with the original 360. None of this. I don't even know if the controller is the original controller. The 360E actually had a different power cable than the 360 Slim. The Slim had this, it has a kind of like a rectangular power cord thing. I'll show you. Looks like that in the back. But the 360E has a more, I would say, like neater, like simpler, just circle plug. You just plug it into the back there. It's the same thing, obviously, the other way around. It plugs into the wall, and then you got this thing that plugs into, sorry, this is just the power block. So it's essentially the same shit. This is an official Xbox 360 power block, so I know you get that. And now we are obviously going to move on to the console itself, which is the main reason I made this video. As you can see, it does just by default kind of already look like an Xbox One, which obviously I have zero issue with. Like, it was never an issue with me that it looked like an Xbox One. I actually liked it, to be honest with you. I kind of liked the fact that it looked like an Xbox One, mainly because, sorry. Oh my God, dude, what the fuck is happening? Mainly because it just gave it more of like I guess like a newer look, because the 360, to be honest, wasn't necessarily the most, new looking console of all time. So here's what it looks like. As you can see, we got the sleek metallic finish on the top with the Xbox logo as well. It doesn't have the X shape, it's literally just a straight rectangle, but as you can see with the 360 Slim, it kind of has like this X shaping to it almost. You know what I mean? It's like shaped like an X. It's not a full rectangle. So people were kind of mad about that, but personally I never gave a fuck. It's not really it's heavy, but it's not as heavy as you think it is. The bottom and the top literally have the same Xbox logo, so it doesn't matter which way you flip it. But the ports was where it made a difference, because power cord obviously was smaller, so you got that instead of the fat cord there. And then you got the HDMI slot. They removed the ginormous AV cable, and I'm talking about this thing, this ginormous AV cable, the audio-visual cable, and replaced it with literally a 3.5 millimeter jack. So there was like a whole separate piece that you had to get if you wanted to get optical audio with your like Turtle Beach headphones for this version of the Xbox 360, but they updated it. So all you have to do now, like, I'm not really gonna explain it, but I had to buy this extra piece that I had to plug the headphone jack into and then plug the extra piece into that to get it to work. But on this Xbox, all I have to do is take the headphone jack and plug it in, and I don't need the extra piece. So that's definitely a big plus for people that want like optical audio and shit like that. Got the Connect port, Ethernet port, and then the 2 USB ports on the back there as well. This console came out in August of 2013. So this is like a very, very new Xbox 360 in terms of manufacturing dates. I mean, it's pretty clean. Obviously, it was cleaned by the company that sold it to me. If you want to check them out, the name of the company is Digital Press Video Games in New Jersey. I don't remember where in New Jersey it is, but that's the company name. I don't know if they have a website, but they do have a store, and it's pretty big. The front, we got the Xbox 360 logo. This is the disc tray. You basically press the button here. As you can see, it clicks. And it opens. It doesn't make a noise. This Xbox is completely silent. The 360 Slims, when you turn them on, it makes this noise, which in my opinion is like the iconic Xbox 360 startup sound. The original 360s, the Core, the Arcade, and the Xbox 360 Elite, all of the ones that came out before 2010, before the Slims, they didn't make any noise. It was just a clicking button like this, and they would turn on. But the 360 Slim is the only console, to my knowledge, that to this day, sorry, not to this day, because it was the only 360 that fucking came out with this shit, but it's the only Xbox 360 that makes a noise when you power it on and power it off. Because this console doesn't make a noise. It's literally just a silent, like, on, off, doesn't make a noise. It's just a click of a button. So I never even noticed that as a child, honestly. It's kind of pissing me off now because I spent $60 on it and it won't even make a fucking noise. It's not plugged in, obviously, but you know what I'm trying to say. It's a little sad. But it is what it is. I'm not going to cry about it. I'm not a little bitch. So, but yeah, all in all, I would probably still choose a 360 Slim just based off of the nostalgia purposes and the fact that, for me, sorry, my phone ran out of fucking camera storage, which sucks. It happens all the time. But, yeah, so I apologize for, like, yippee-yapping about the rest of the Xbox 360s and stuff like that. I'm gonna make another video literally directly after this comparing all of the Xbox 360s that I have, as well as the ones that I don't, as, like, a buyer's guide. But just based off of this video, like, if you've never played Xbox 360, I'd probably get a Slim. Doesn't matter what color it is, they're all the same. The basic things you need to know is just, like, the different names. Like, the Core came out first, then the Arcade. The Arcade doesn't have an HDMI cable, so it's only, 480p visuals. The Elite has a lot of problems with its hardware. It's overproduced. It's cool, though. The Slim is the best to get, but there's obviously multiple colors. You got the shiny color, and then you got the matte black color. Does not matter, in my opinion. I don't think it matters. I don't really think, kind of just depends on what you feel you want to do. Personally, I think the matte black color is cooler, but as I'm literally, trying to log in right now, it's showing problems, so I might literally toss it out the window. That's just a genuine thing I might do right now. But yeah, Xbox 360e. I got Xbox 360s all around me, dude. Let me know what y'all think of the video. Let me know if you guys are excited to see the game collection. I got a lot of cool games that I recently just got that I would love to show you guys. I'm gonna show you guys too. Obviously, I'm not. It's not that I would just love to show you guys. I'm also obviously going to show you guys. It's just like I'd love to show you guys my games. So yeah. Anyways, see y'all in the next one.